Hello, everybody. Welcome to Saturday night, January 3rd, 2025. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies tonight. Almost a full house. Bill, Sam, Greg, Jeff, Darren, and Chris Garrett. I've confirmed my audio. If I get a homie to say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Homie to say hi.
No. Hello.
I think we've confirmed it. We're good to go. I had to open up another browser because somehow my studio won't let me go back to the very first chat message, which was just like Marie 2, followed by John Williams asking about the Jetsons. And he said he told me Tampa Bay would win. No, I think you said you wanted Tampa Bay to win. I don't think you said Tampa Bay will win, but it was a coin toss for me. Carolina's going to end up winning the division with a losing record. Watch and see. Somehow tomorrow, when it's all said and done, Carolina Panthers are going to be their division's champion with a losing record. It's weird. It's happened before in the NFL. So let me go look at chat. Greg Guy said, third place. I had to take a nap now making my dinner. I had a individual pizza for dinner tonight. Man, it was pretty good. John Williams wants to know, what's for dinner? At 8:40. John says February 18th, 2022 is when Big Beast was built by Kerry with help from Mitch. When did he sell it to Doug? That's when he built it, but when did he actually sell it to Doug? What trailer? Is it a semi-trailer or what? No, it was I added a trailer and
I think he worked on it a while, and it was like later in the year, I believe, when Doug got
remember
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
You remember they had a special show on Kerry's channel when Doug went over there.
Right. Yeah, and we all, I mean, everyone knew because it was announced months before it was the actual transaction took place. John says, I hope my streaming computer runs smoothly tonight and don't need it to crash. I don't need it to be jinxed either, John. I mean, let's not jinx it by saying I hope it. Well, there it goes. It's gone. But you guys know I would come back in 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know. I probably could beat Doug getting mine back up and running than what he did. And then he says, Ken. John says hello to One Fish. One Fish is in the house. Hello, Sam. Missy's channel. I actually won something today on a channel giveaway on someone else's channel. It was so cool. And I was watching and I had the volume down because Bill and I were working on the thumbnail, and we're going to revert back to the thumbnail in a minute. And someone said in chat, congratulations to me. So I reversed it and went back to see what I had won. And I was pretty happy about that. It's pretty cool. First time ever. John says hello to Missy. Rick says hello to everyone. Hello, Rick. Good to see you. Looking forward to your show tomorrow afternoon. John says hi to Rick. Rick says hi to John. Everybody say hi to Rick and John. Hi, Rick. Hi, John. Greg's having hot smoked sausage with onions and peppers, mac and cheese, baked beans, and broccoli. That actually all sounds pretty good. John said he sounds real good. I had popcorn and a Powerade Zero. You're starting to eat like me now, too. Scott's in the house. He says hello to everyone. Hello, Scott. Good to see you. 60-40. Not sure what the 60-40 is all about. I guess we're going to have a new set of numbers now. Missy gives us the purple-handed peace sign. Cool. Sam retracted a message that I didn't miss. We need a fifth option for the poll. Well, right, left, or I don't like it. That would be is there a poll? Do I have a poll? Sam is saying we need a fifth option for the poll. I did make in the description that I know nobody reads. Tell me which side of the thumbnail you like. Bill, that is all Bill. I just stitched it together. That's everything you see in there is all William Dawson, which I believe, I'd have to go back and look, but I believe in the lower right-hand corner, it actually says created by William Dawson. I believe. I'm pretty sure I left that in there. But yeah, I would like, if you can, we'll look at the thumbnail and by going to my channel and looking at it and see which one you like. Yeah, exactly. I like that one. Scarecrow, Wizard of Oz. 947.
I like the left one better, at least from my viewpoint. I don't know which one. You may be seeing them the opposite way we're seeing it, since you might be looking at it from the back.
I think the left one is the same for everybody. I'm not
left
sure.
One, well, I like the one where they're saying, "Are we there yet?"
with the three. Yeah, that would be the left one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I like both of them, and then I'm sitting here working on it, and I'm doing this one and I'm doing this one, which were the two separate ones. And I thought, how the heck can I make two separate thumbnails into one? And I figured it out. I had to take a brief moment to step away to kind of put my thinking cap back on, but worked out pretty good. Maybe you should look for parts on a laptop on eBay. I think they're talking about Doug. I'm not sure. Terry has showed a Nemo, Nemo laptop that had a lot of potential. First time I read it, I thought it had a lot of problems, and I'm like, well, that's what you get for a mini laptop.
Is that the orange one that swims around?
Yeah, exactly. We're wondering where it's at. Different models that can be choose from. Going to glance through here and get up to 10 o'clock here. Hello, Jim. Jim joins us on Zoom again, second time today. Good to see you. You look chilly. Oh, wait, we got someone's attention in the background. She kind of perked up a little bit.
Yeah. She'll be asleep inside of 10 minutes.
She lasts 10 minutes. That's going to be a record. Salem Techsperts are good alternative for used restored good used restored laptops coming from John. Jeff's saying we'll never get there. I'm not sure what Jeff is referring to. 10/9/59. Here we go.
The one on the left when they were saying, "Are they there yet? Are we there yet?"
Okay, good. If you would drop that for me, I appreciate it. Missy's giving us some emotes. Sam says he hears me. Good. Got people, Jeff Ryman saying hello to everybody. Gar's Music. Hello, Gar's Music. I don't think I've seen you in a while. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Says hello. I'm about to the end of chat, I think. I'm into the 10 o'clock hour anyway. Let's with it. Maybe you've been looking at it, showing a Nemo. Long Dog is in the house. I'd be kind of riled up. I just spent the last 50 minutes at Taco Bell. Multiple issues. Well, you spent exactly 49 minutes and 30 seconds longer than I would have. You think my Burger King is bad. No, I know my Burger King is bad. There's no think to it. It's horrible. I only go there in the morning.
Taco Bell, multiple issues. Do you mean is one of those issues stomach issues?
Who knows? I think the restaurant was working at its normal pace. There are issues with Taco Bell food. Entirely too lengthy to create. Yeah, I go to Burger King in the morning because I like the croissant sandwiches. But other than that, I don't go to them. What did I win? I won 5 additional entries into an upcoming giveaway on that channel. And I had originally told her earlier in the day if I won something, just go ahead and give it to someone else. And I'm still leaning toward that. I do happen to have this person's email, and I may email and say, you know what? I realize it's 5. I wish it was 6 because that way you could give, 2, 2, 2, and 2 to 3 other people. But I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeah, go ahead and give them away. I think Doug bought it within a month after Carrie was done building it. I'm not sure. I know Doug went over there. It was like an all-day, 2-day affair thing. And Scott says, hello, Ken. Thanks for being here. You're welcome. I mean,
Taco Bell was advertising a burrito with all this stuff in it for like $9.99, but you can go to the Mexican restaurant, get real Mexican food, a real burrito for just a little bit more. I mean,
yeah. DePaw is in the house. Hello, DePaw. She says hello to Sam. Yeah, my niece brought me. They're advertising some kind of special big box deal right now. I think it's $5, $7, and $9. And she actually brought one home for me the other night, and I gotta say I wasn't impressed. It was just not worth writing home about. I want to say I'm caught up with chat. My mouse actually jumped and scrolled backwards going up this time. Really weird. Usually it jumps down. Currently 21. Okay, so that is working good. Yeah, I knew that was going to work because I actually have changed the outro. The outro has changed, and I had to go into the Streamer bot to time it out to make sure that it's relatively close to where it needs to be. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. It's probably 1 or 2 seconds off, but it's close enough. Let's just go with that. Um, looks good at Jim. What did I miss from Jim?
I have no idea.
Looks good at. Did you put a comment in chat?
No, he might have been referring to the martini.
Could have been referring to the martini. Yeah, that's a good. That would be what I would go. He probably wasn't referring to your current icon showing there, who's, by the way, sound asleep like you predicted.
It doesn't take long for
her. Missy says, "Yeah, I have a bigger crochet mix next month. Bigger giving away. Yeah, next month is a baby blanket. Don't need baby blankets again. Go ahead and keep the 5 on me. But if I out of the 5 next month, if I win something, just give them to someone that can use them. Seriously, I appreciate it. I appreciate you allowing me to participate in it. But I don't need no baby blankets. Crochet, yeah. Pretty sure I don't need any. Yeah, let's go with what Jeff said. That I know of. Yeah, they make great gifts. You can give them to others. Sure. So I'm all caught up with chat. How'd everybody Saturday go? Most of us spent most of it with Doug until Doug's system crashed. At least he blamed his system. I don't know. I don't know what caused that to happen, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hello, Ellen. Ellen's in the house. I think I saw Susanna Morgan in the house too. Did I not?
Either Doug ordered the wrong parts or they changed the specs on that model.
Hey, who knows? I mean,
and either one is possible.
Yeah. Or both. I mean, it could be both. He could have ordered the wrong one and got the wrong one, or he could have ordered the right one and got the wrong one. Or it's hard to say. I'm thinking he could have went a different route, but that's just my thoughts, and I'm gonna keep that to myself.
He the Dell parts people guy supposedly had them, but he was sticking a little markup on them, of course.
Of course.
And he said he buys his parts from Dell. So Doug thought, well, I'll just skip the middleman.
But Dell sent the wrong part.
It appears that they did, yes.
Is that what he figured out? Did the parts
I don't know.
Not match what he ordered?
It didn't match because it was either bigger or smaller. I can't remember.
Well, no, I'm talking about part number, not the size of it. We know it's
not
fit. I didn't know if he ever found his order with the parts number or whatever on it.
There's stuff
that laptop is going to be more trouble to Doug than it's worth in here.
Yeah, and
stuff that if it's a mod 1, mod 2, or mod 3, or version 1, 2, or 3, it's totally different from the other one.
Now,
Dell's known for when you search an order number, you can't find it. That's known on Dell's website too.
Yeah, that was good. Whatever I just did, something clicked and blinked. I may lose the straight. Oh, look, I'm suddenly back to where I'm supposed to be. A while ago, I was all the way back over there standing next to the girl playing golf on the moon, and now it adjusted me the way that it should have. I don't know if that was Zoom. I don't know if that was Logitunes. Could be both, actually. Look at chat. Scott, John, Ellen, all explain. Saying hi to one another. That's cool.
Is that the background with the big noses on the girls, or the background with the big?
I think the noses are yeah. Everyone notices the noses. Notices the noses. Yeah, the noses are out of.
I don't see it on that one because it doesn't look that large right now. But earlier today.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I see you got Wild Bill Dawson on here. I think that's just an artifact of the noses somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's the early days of AI, and it just didn't do such a great job. So.
Yeah, your credit there reminds me. We had a math professor when I was in college called Wild Bill Janes, and he was
Wild Bill Jane at Jane Jane.
Jaines Janes.
Oh, Janes. Okay.
And in some of the math classrooms in those days, they had the old wooden government desks surplus, and he would jump up on the desk and jump up and down and yell about stuff when he was teaching calculus.
Oh, you mean like
You-
Sam Kinison in Back to School?
I don't know. That was probably, I think I know that one, but he was a character. Actually, people learned stuff from him, but he was a character.
He was adamant, in other words. I like this one. I'm going to go with maybe this one. There, well, nobody can really see the people jumping if I'm in the picture. I need to find a background that, without me being visible, or with me being visible, you can actually see what the background is. So if I turn the camera off, I like that one. I don't know what it is about that one, but I like that one. John said to Jeff Ryman, I said to Doug when he first showed his grandson's laptop, no cost effective, especially now that he received the wrong parts. Yeah.
Well, but as I answered John, you know,
Yep.
he's doing this in part because he wants to show how to fix it on his live stream.
Right.
So it's not about being cost effective at this point, at least entirely.
It's educational.
No, I spent hours looking for something, and
Yeah,
I'm
we
still
learned
going
not
to
to order the wrong
spend
parts
hours.
today.
Because the music that's on the outro does not. The music that was on the outro was perfect for both things that are on the outro. The music that's currently is not, and Bill provided that for me, and I went with it because I was running out of time. I had run out of patience, and I can't find the music that I want. It's really frustrating. But I won't be jumping through hoops tomorrow. At least I'm hoping I'm not. There we go. That's much better. You get to see the background and less of me and more of the background. Gar's music, giving us the 3 purple hands. I think we all can agree those are purple hands. All right. Cool.
Hmm.
Kind of lost my place here. So it was fun today. It was a Da Vinci day. It was I challenged Bill. I'm just being lazy. I challenged Bill to create the thumbnail. He did a really good job. Came up. He used AI, I'm sure, to do it. Official Tim Tech. How was Doug's live stream today? It was a Doug live stream. It was a other than, I mean, it crashed, but it was a Doug's live stream. It's all right. I was there. I was paying attention. I just wasn't chatting. One of these days,
So
I'm going to
watch
watch
it,
it.
then you'll know.
His
Yeah.
recent things have been more useful than what he was doing for several months, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Catherine Anna Hauserman was there. And
Yeah.
that was pretty interesting, I thought. When I seen the one comment, I was like, how is Doug going to handle this? After 7 seconds, they say. After 7 seconds. I understand that would have been the same thing.
No.
Client. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know, John. That's a really good question. John said to Jeff, I understand that, but would he have done it the same if it were for a client? And John is saying he thinks not. He says no would be my guess.
No, I wouldn't
I don't
either.
know.
No, wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Nope. As Dana Carvey once said, wouldn't do it. Not prudent.
Yeah, he was good on Saturday Night Live. And by the way, the outro tonight, I did pull off of Facebook Reels, and got it. Oh, it's good. It's clean. It's good. And
Well, right.
We now switch over to the non-family friendly portion of the show.
That's right. That's right.
I am going to try to pull something off of the thing that Sam sent to me and work it into the outro as well.
The one you had the other day, if you took a little bit of that last half a minute of it and just cut out the right part, that would be a really good Dancing Girl outro.
I've actually, I intend to do that, and wanted to talk to you about it before I did it, but then you mentioned in the show that you liked it and to make it an outro, so that's cool. 13-3 Seattle. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mild upset, but Seattle's really good too this year. Both Seattle and San Francisco both beat the Colts. Seattle shouldn't have beat the Colts because the Colts were winning the majority of that game, and they forgot to play the. It's a 60-minute game, and they played 59 minutes and 59 seconds, and they forgot. Oh wait, it's a 60-minute game.
Yeah.
I need to get
Yeah,
clients
you
up and running fast. Hard to. Yeah, that's true, Scott. Yeah.
feel free to switch out the dancing girls as you like, so long as they're almost NEKKID. Don't have to
um,
go completely family unfriendly. Just be suggestive.
Yeah, I like the way tonight's turned out. I like the because it was a Facebook reel, which you know is vertical, and my biggest dilemma was going to be how do I make that into a landscape format? Problem solved. Thanks again, thanks
Really?
to Bill. Bill gave me a suggestion, and I took a suggestion and ran with it. And then in taking his suggestion, I some, developed another problem, but I solved that as well. It was fun. It was fun. I learned things
So
today
you
about
can
DaVinci Resolve.
change portrait to landscape.
Sure, and vice versa.
Hmm.
Yeah. Now, when you
Well, you
go
may have to cut a little bit and then spread out the
when you go
sides.
from portrait to landscape, the aspect ratio. I know it's taken me a while to learn this, but the aspect ratio will be pretty screwed up if you do it manually. I don't know if there's AI programs out there that will take it and make it look legitimately like it should. I have no idea. The other way, from landscape to portrait, that's easy. You just figure out what part of that video you want to be vertical, slide it over there, and ta-da, you're done. But I learned today, Bill, you cannot answer this question. You're ineligible. True or false? DaVinci Resolve has built-in
Yes.
rulers that you can line things up. Jim goes, yes.
True. I was there.
Yes.
True. I did not know that until today. All this time, and by the way, thanks guys for telling me if you've known it. All this
Oh,
time
you're
I've been
welcome.
lining this stuff up with my eyes, and that's why sometimes something's here and something's here, something's here and something. Now that we have rulers, that's never going to happen again. And by the way, tonight, Rick says I believe it does. It does. It does. I didn't know it until today. I watched Mr. Alex Tech's thing, and it's been out for a while. Let's put it that way. I know it's been out since September because I couldn't figure out how to turn the doggone stupid things on, and I finally said, "Oh, the hell with this!" And I went and Googled it and watched a 35-second stream on it. Well, it's real easy, and it was done. I like it. I think it's cool, and I showed Bill how to use it as well. So it's really, really, it's going to help me out. Tonight's thumbnails, plural, everything was aligned using the guide and the rulers. That didn't even wake Greg up. Can't believe it. I know you're not fully asleep. You're just resting. Did you go to Walmart today? Lowe's, Home Depot.
My
Did you
God.
vacuum the carpet? Are you feeling okay? Okay, I'm just making sure. Tim Tech says, I didn't know that. I didn't know it until today. And I think I recently mentioned it would be nice if it had such feature because I used to just, well, until today, I eyeballed, oh, that looks good. And, sometimes it doesn't. And now it will. There's so much on DaVinci Resolve I don't know and don't understand. And I probably never will know it all at all. Did you know Blackmagic has cloud storage for $15 a month for 1 terabyte? Jim goes, huh? Yes. Yes. $15 a month for 1 terabyte of cloud storage.
Yeah, okay. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not paying $15 for it.
Well, I don't need it. That's
Well,
again,
yeah. Well, me too. I mean, I do an awful lot of DaVinci stuff. And even with what I do, I don't think I'm coming close to a terabyte of stuff a month. I could be wrong,
well,
but I don't think
that's
so.
I mean it doesn't accumulate. It's not like 1 terabyte for 1 month and then another terabyte for another. It's not accumulative. It's not cumulative.
No, it's not. No,
So
you're right. No, You have to repay that $15 every month, which is 180 a year. And my wonderful AI said, "You are absolutely correct, Ken." I'm like, "You think that's third grade math?" You know.
You'd be surprised how many people in this country are challenged with that. Believe me.
Okay, I can speak now. I held my tongue, literally. You'll have to replay the stream to see that. Yes, I actually pretty disappointed sometimes in where we are at educational wise. Very scary. Very, very scary. Apparently, if you buy certain things off of Black Magic, you get the studio version that's $295 for free. And I think the cheapest thing I ever looked at was like just a little under $5,000. So you're spending $5,000 to get a free $295 program that you would be better off just spending the $300 to get it. Speaking of that, Bill, are you still on studio?
Yeah.
Did you go ahead and buy it for forever and ever and ever, or are you getting it on a monthly basis?
Money right now, I'm going to switch over to the regular.
Okay.
That's just trying to see how a few bills are going to line up before you put a large amount of money out.
If you're worried about bills, let me send you a couple and you can factor them in there and see how that works out for me.
What kind of stuff do you get from the paid version that you don't get in the free one? Not in terms of what they call the stuff, but what kind of effects can you do with the paid version you can't do with the free one? If you can say something about that in a nutshell.
Primarily the magic mask. You have the ability to mask out individual things with one click of your mouse.
Okay.
Whereas if you
Well,
go
that
to
would
the
be
free,
useful at times. I
oh,
can
it's
see. So you
fantastic.
just outline something more or less roughly or moderately accurately, and then it just removes it.
You can rotoscope it out, and I've gotten pretty good with that. Jamie's in the house. Hello, Jamie. Hope your night is well as well. Hope your night is well as well. Hope you're doing okay. There are other effects in the studio version, but again, I'm not even scratching the surface of it. I find the things that I put to use and that I like, and then I go from it. Like Fairlight, I've never used Fairlight. That's with the audio, and there are all kinds of things out there about now in Fairlight you have this. Now in Fairlight you have this.
Linear is one thing I've looked at it from time to time, and some of their latest stuff now requires a subscription to the Blender.
I used to play with Blender, and I'm not talking about the one in the kitchen with the buttons.
$17 a month or $34.50 for 3 months.
One of the things I got, you saying that made me think of this. One of the things I did get out of this, it was like 17-minute live stream, is DaVinci Resolve's free version is free. Everything. You're not limited to anything. You're not limited to 5 downloads or 5 uploads or 3 minutes of this or 10 minutes of that. It's free, unlimited use, unlimited everything that's available in the free version. Jamie says she woke up again the other morning at 7, but you're no, we didn't quite get. We made it a little over 8 hours, which is fine. It was fine. It was a good New Year's Eve live stream, and maybe in 2026 at the end of the year when it rolls around here in 362 days, we will strive to get in at least 8 hours, and if we go above that, then cool. It just got to a point where we literally were sitting here going, twiddling our thumbs, going, "Oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?" And that was boring. So.
In that video game we found, tried it.
Well, we found no. Let's call it like it is.
Okay.
Continue.
But it's recommended.
Wait, who recommended it?
Sam.
Now we're throwing Sam under the bus. Oh my gosh. What were
Yeah.
we looking at, Jim? I know that was the live stream. Is there a problem that I need to be
No,
aware of?
I switched the wrong freaking tab. Hold on. It's coming back.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I never hit the wrong. I gotta move this over so I can look at it. So true. So true. Now I can put this back over here. And then, oh, you beat me to it. Doggone it. Yeah, my Zoom it's on a very small monitor. So when you guys share your screen, which it's fine, I need to know so I can move it to the big 40-inch monitor so I can see the doggone thing. Otherwise, I got to go up here and go. I got to play Ghetto, you know? Speaking of Ghetto, I wonder if he's even watching the live stream. If you think Ghetto's watching the live stream, put a 1 in chat.
That's 3 times.
He can't get, well, yeah. It's almost like last night. We'll deal with that later. Oh, I'm getting some 1s, really? Huh. Well, that's good. That's good. I do appreciate it. Scott, 0.5. I could have went 0.05 or 0.5. So does anybody have anything they would like to discuss? Windows related, Microsoft related?
It would have been
DaVinci
funny if
related?
Ghetto would have top 1.
Do what? Oh, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. If Ghetto himself would have put 1 in there. Yeah. Pretty sure he's not watching it, but I don't know for sure 100%. And I did find out why Aunt Mary called me. Aunt Mary called me to return the Happy New Year's that I wished her on New Year's. So that was good. Well, at least it wasn't bad news. I was kind of concerned when I saw that I had missed a phone call from Aunt Mary. For those of you that don't know, it's not my Aunt Mary, it's Ghetto's Aunt Mary. He goes and sees her about every other weekend for the most part. Jamie says, Scott, funny face crying with tears, smiling face with tears. That's cool. I was asked today something about DaVinci, and I think I'm going to do an instructional video on it. It's pretty cool. I felt pretty good about that. I told my daughter AOL used to come with the CD.
Came on floppy before that, if I remember correctly.
Was it? It was on the small floppies, wasn't it? Wasn't it a hard disk, the 3.5s? I believe.
3.5, but they're still technically floppies.
Well, yeah, I knew. Yeah, I know.
Floppy.
I called them hard shell or floppies. If you say hi to Ghetto on another stream, he doesn't reply. I don't know. I've never seen him on another stream that I watch. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say probably not, but yeah.
Those AOL discs was in every like electronics magazine, computer magazine.
They were a big, massive mail distribution thing at one
Yep.
point in time. I mean, you go to Kroger and would you like an AOL disc? And I'm like, nope. Yeah. So is AOL still a thing? I speak 3 languages: English, sarcasm, and profanity.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think you speak 4 now because lately you've been doing very good on your English, and I must say you're moving to the front of the class. So seriously, is AOL
This
still
retired
available?
engineer friend of mine that I have said is not very computer smart still uses AOL for email.
Interesting.
So it is active then.
Yeah, interesting story. Yeah, yes, AOL is still around. Verizon bought them up.
Verizon.
Verizon bought them up.
Okay.
I
little
thought so.
There's a little bit of a story to this, okay? Way back in the day, set the Wayback Machine, Sherman. Verizon, of course, had their DSL lines, and then they wound up getting their FiOS stuff together and so forth and so on. But back in the day, you had a Verizon.net email if you had their service. Okay. At some point, and by the way, their email servers were horrendously spammed. I mean, like it's like they didn't have any filters whatsoever on the servers. It was a freaking nightmare. And at some point after, I think it was not too long after they bought out AOL, they switched all the email servers from Verizon to AOL. Now you can still keep your Verizon.net address, but the servers you're accessing are AOL servers. And their spam filters are a freaking godsend. The amount of spam I used to get in my email account went down 90% when the switch was over.
I went to see if I got a return email. I sent an email to someone with a Yahoo address earlier today, and I don't know if it went through or not because I haven't gotten anything back, so it may not have gone through. I made her play the Yeti Snowman from Windows, talk about a mad teenager. Oh my gosh, a teenager. Wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I don't know which is worse, a newborn or a teenager. Long Dog, I wonder if increasing the spam filters help cut down on traffic for their limited capabilities on their equipment. No idea. No idea at all. I'm gonna guess the email may have went through. They just haven't had a chance to look at it. I mean, not everybody lives on their computer or their phone like some of us, and I'm not going to mention any names, do. No idea. I got an email the other day that was sent 6 years ago, and I'm like, where'd this come from? Oh yeah, 6 years ago. No, I do unfortunately have email on my phone. I've entertained the thought of taking it off, and I think right after I get employed, I'm taking my email off my phone. I don't really see the necessity of it being on there. Until then, I'm going to keep it on there. I'm going to have both. Oh my gosh. Oh my. How old is your daughter? I know she's a teenager. That would be to Jamie, by the way. That unless you guys got something you're hiding.
I check my email on 2 desktop computers, 1 laptop, my phone, and my iPad.
Computer, the 2 accounts that I have.
2 desktop computers, 1 laptop, iPad, and iPhone.
Yeah, my 1 email will be going away very shortly. Probably February 18th or 19th. That email is going to go away. And I'm going to switch everything over to either my Zoom account, which is the one you see above you in the chat, kstout000m@gmail.com, or I'm going to create a brand new email. And I'm kind of leaning towards a brand new email. And then I'm going to be very, very restrictive of who it goes out to.
Yes, there is such a thing as a spam filter. Absolutely, without question.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Good question, Scott. Very good question. And I think Doug has helped me set a couple of things up to go straight to it, and I never see them.
Well, once again, I use Thunderbird, and it's pretty good at sorting all that out. Plus, the few that it misses, I tell it, no, that's spam, and I usually don't see them again.
Yeah, as you know from earlier today, I got an email today that delete, didn't even read it, delete, gone, see you, it's gone. Because based off what I could read, I had no need to read the rest of it. Now probably I won $1 million in there, and I'm still poor, so whatever. 12 going on 13. Oh my goodness.
No, it's like 12 going on 33.
Yeah. Her son will be 1 in January. Madeline will be 13 in March. You'll be I'll be older on April 10th. I like that. I will be older on April 10th. You're stopping at 29. Mabel will be here on April 30th. Oh, have it on a different day, please, for me. Please, please, please. Have it either on the 29th or move it into May. May 5th would be a good day if you can wait that long, because that's my son's birthday, which is also a national holiday in Korea where my son was born. So that would be cool. Neat. And I think Joshua, my other son, I think he was born on some semblance of a holiday in Korea. He was born in Korea as well. One son was born in a military hospital. One son was born in a civilian Korean hospital. Which son do you think had problems?
The military hospital born one?
Yep. The one born in the military hospital had problem. The one in the civilian, and me, I was like, oh my God, my son's going to be born in a hospital in Daegu, Korea, and it's it's third rate. No,
What do you mean,
not a
like early
problem.
health problems?
2 days after he was born, he went back in the hospital. The doctor told us he probably would not live. And I said, I want a second opinion, ma'am. You have to be respectful of said rank. Couldn't say what I wanted to say, and we got into a argument. And somebody was walking by, and he says, "Is there a problem here?" I said, "Yes, sir." And I explained it to him. He goes, "Let's take a look at this child." And they put him in an incubator, and he's still here 38 years later. So I'm glad she and I got in that argument, and that guy walked by. And I didn't lose a stripe either. I was the distraught father.
Yeah.
Jamie says she'll be right back. She's got a baby crying. Welcome to the Zoom homies. Three of us thought that was funny anyway. Hey, John, what's the score in the football game? I can't see it. I got the door closed. We're approaching 45 minutes pretty rapidly, which is good.
I have an interesting YouTube screen to show you.
By all means.
Yeah, I'll tell you what to look for on here.
Well, that takes all the fun out of it, but go ahead.
Right. This is KSL News from Utah. The picture and the name of the channel are correct, but the title under the photo and the explanation down below are from your stream tonight.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, by all means, share this. I have to get my legal department involved, it sounds like.
The picture is the news channel, and it says KSL News Utah. Now watch what happens when I go down here at the bottom. It changes from your notes to the one for this channel. That's kind of weird.
Okay, hang on. I'm having an issue moving this around. So imagine that. I'm on it.
The notes now are what are consistent with the story they were telling in the video. And I move at it, but I move that up. The name, this is the real live stream for Saturday night, is from your channel. And what you're seeing at the bottom now is from your channel.
The hell?
I see that.
Isn't that just weird as hell?
That's
It's YouTube.
That's got to be on YouTube. Sure. That's not a KSL out of Utah thing.
Well, no, KSL is that. There is a station. KSL.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying
So
this is a YouTube
where I'm
conundrum.
moving my cursor around, and what's up here are from the news station. But the title and this down at the bottom, well, the one at the bottom switches back and forth. I just thought that,
That is interesting.
It's the Ken Stout effect.
We all know how that goes, don't we? All right. Well, I'm going to run the outro. I also would like people to vote on on the thumbnail, left or right, or none at all. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
I like the left one.
One for the left. Got it. Wrote down on my little tally sheet thingy here. So let's go run the outro and go from there. Vote
Actually,
what?
I like Greg's background.
Yeah. Which one of the homies doesn't like Greg's background? Probably the only female that would be here. But Jamie is asking, vote on what? I did a interesting thumbnail tonight. Tonight's thumbnail is two thumbnails combined into one. It's literally split down the middle. The one on the left was going to be the thumbnail. The one on the right was going to be the thumbnail. And then I had this brainstorm idea of just put them together, have people vote on them, and go from there. Left, right, or neither. I mean, if you don't like it, you don't like it. And I'm okay with that. Not everything that I do, people are going to like. I don't like everything other people do, and I let them know it. I got to get better at being so opinionated, I think. I'm so turning into my sister. It's scary.
That's all, folks.
On the one that's been running for so long now. Pretty frustrated with that. I spent a good 45 minutes to an hour trying to find that music. I researched even on YouTube trying to find that music, and so far it's no bueno. It's going to be a Spanish-speaking channel by the end of the year. Exactly. Scott says, sure. I'm not sure what he's saying sure about. Middle with the chairs. That's the original one. And that's the outro. That's tonight's outro. That's the original outro with the, that's from All That Jazz. And I had to change the music because Liza Minnelli is the one that sang the song in that, and that got me copyrighted as well. Just a notification. So left. So if you watch the outro, and by the way, if you go look at the trailer in the description and the link below, spoiler alert, it's the same thing. Because I was just trying to have something in there, and I just want to kind of push it out there a little bit. So the left and the right are the same exact video. I just made a copy, and then I flipped it. So that way they look like it's a line going out. Originally, we were going to do all three, and that was Bill's idea, by the way. Reversed. Yeah, basically reversed. It's flipped. And then the only thing I don't like about it is the music. But I literally got into a jam to get it done, and I was running out of time. And at about 8:57, I said, you know what? I'm going with the one Bill sent me. It's close enough. I'm good with it. Let's go with that. Thank you, Long Dog. Long Dog says, very creative. I hope he's talking about the trailer, or not the trailer. Well, the trailer is the same thing. So if you click on the link in the description, it'll show you the same exact thing because I'm lazy. It's the easy way out. 13-3 Seattle. Game's over. Well, I called that one wrong. So, yes, I'm talking about the trailer. Something doesn't exist. You modify it. Yeah, I'm not creative. Okay. I don't have a creative bone in my body, as the saying goes, or I don't have a creative thought. What I can do sometimes is I can take something that I like, bring it into DaVinci, manipulate it a little bit, move some things around, add some things to it, and then send it out and see how it goes. Jamie says, very 90s vibe, but at least they aren't in the desert or in a cheese. I've got another one in the making. I'm just going to go with that. And to date, knock on wood. Wait, was that somebody knocking at my door? Today, I haven't gotten a copyright strike. I get a lot of notifications. I get a lot of you're not going to be affected. Your channel's not affected. Blah, blah, blah. Why waste my time then? Move on. Get over it. So I feel a strike coming up one of these days. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're at 49 minutes, 45 seconds. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, I'm not going to call anybody out by name. Ellen, kstout000m@gmail.com. Send me an email or ask for the credentials. I'll send it to you. If you got an email from me today, I did tell you, hey, this is Ken from Ken Style Live, yada, yada, yada. Let me know if you got it by sending me back an email and say, never write me again, or I'll get a restraining order. I'm good with that, too. Everybody have a good night. Don't forget Rick Lake's tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 o'clock on my time, and noon, I believe, out on the West Coast. Good night. Define what being creative is. Aren't ideas creative? Long Dog says, define AOL.com from John. Watch it sometime. So neat. Thank you, Jamie. I don't have the creative thought process that Bill has. Bill, I can call Bill up right now and say, hey, Bill, make this for me. And he will within a matter of minutes. If someone were to call me and say, make this for me, I have a better chance of being married for the 5th time than that taking place. Let's put it that way. By the way, there's a side bet pool running on that if you guys would like to get in on it. I promise I'm not going to just Jim. Cheetos on a sandwich, creative. Oh, no, that's a delicacy. Cheetos on
Big
a
mistake,
sandwich?
Jimmy. Big mistake. You listen short round. You live longer.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Seriously, though, if you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, because this thing will go on until the wee hours of the morning and then some. And we let our hair down sometimes and have a good time. Good night. Thank you for being here. How do I stop this?